Alright, so what's going on, everybody? You're watching JA News. Salute to you for tuning in. It's the Monday show. We're going to be catching up on everything that just went down this past weekend, as well as take a look at what you guys can look forward to coming up this week. So stay tuned, as it looks like Jordan Brand may be shocking many sneakerheads, as apparently this weekend's big Jordan retro release may be a little more difficult to cop than we originally anticipated. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to jump into it here shortly, but to begin, let's go ahead and start with some quick updates. So first things first, this past Friday, we had an iconic release return in the Galaxy Foams, a sneaker which originally hit the streets back in 2012. So as you can imagine, throughout the years, this has become an iconic release, or I guess I should even say it was legendary from when it originally dropped. So according to Eldon monitors, we did see roughly around 30,000 pairs of these loaded up to the app, which, as you can imagine, not too many pairs to go around. So huge congratulations for everybody that was able to cop this one right here. I feel like this is a release which is for the OGs, which were around when this sneaker originally dropped, and I feel like this one has nostalgia written all over it. So again, huge congratulations, including this dude right here who even found a very unique way to rock the hang tag, which is included in this release right here. So let me know, if everybody watching, do you guys generally remove your hang tags, or do you find some kind of way to rock them such as this? I recently just picked up those black metallic 5s, which I'm not even gonna lie, I did rock the hang tag one time, but since then have removed them just because it kind of gives me like StockX hang tag type of vibe. So let me know, are y'all rocking with this style or not? Now, as far as other releases, let's not forget, we also had the Jordan 3 Lucky Shorts release right here, which, as far as this one, I think there was roughly around 30,000 pairs, what Eldon monitors is saying was loaded up to the sneakers app, and surprisingly, these joints are sitting. So I kind of asked you guys last Friday if you thought these would sell out, kind of like how we saw the black metallic 5s, although this is not an OG colorway. I was thinking maybe things are turning around for Jordan Brand this year, but it looks like I was actually wrong, and you guys were right about these, as these are pretty much widely accessible everywhere. And based off of the kind of somewhat limited availability, I was kind of surprised to see that there is still pairs of these available. But don't get it twisted, this is still a great sneaker. I feel like these look clean, they got a real cool story to them, and according to this Twitter post right here, this dude is saying that the quality on these ones is A1. So let me know if any of you guys actually secured this one right here. Now, let's not also forget, coming up here on the 28th, we do have the Joe Freshgoods New Balance 992 dropping officially via New Balance's website. Now, again, I want to congratulate everybody that was able to secure these early through Joe Freshgoods website, because unfortunately, as far as this New Balance drop right here, if you guys have ever tried to purchase any type of hype sneaker via New Balance's website, it's pretty much damn near impossible. And because these do have some little resale value or whatever, the scalpers and resellers, they're going to be pinching out every single penny that they can possibly. So as far as the New Balance website, if you guys are trying to grab these, it may not be even worth your time, because there's going to be a queue that pops up. It's going to say like what position you're in, how much time you have remaining. While you're sitting there waiting, these scalpers or these botters or whatever, they can simply just bypass the queue and go ahead and check out these sneakers before you guys are even able to get through the queue. So let me know, man. I don't know if it's really worth your time or not. Based off my experience through New Balance, it's pretty much a waste of time. So again, this post right here is really more so to just congratulate everybody that was able to secure these joints early, because this is a sneaker which I would definitely say has aged well. So salute to Joe Freshgoods, amazing pair of New Balance 992s. Now, in other news, here we got a very first look. This one just surfaced here. We got the upcoming Awake NY Jordan 5 collaboration, which originally, when we heard that Awake was going to be teaming up on a pair of Jordan 5s this year, I was feeling like I was ready to just write off this sneaker altogether, until we actually see the images right here, which, as y'all see, this upcoming collaboration based off the classic fire red 5s, but as y'all see, rather than the white upper, this joint does feature a complete pink upper with a new redesign featuring the Awake NY logo. So you gotta love it. Good classic Nike Air on the back right here. I feel like this one is a little bit polarizing, because I'm seeing some people online that absolutely hate these, but on the other side of things, I'm seeing people that absolutely love these. So I feel like that's a great move from Awake. Rather than just dropping something safe, you know, they're kind of turning things up, taking things into a new direction. And for the very first time, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time that we've seen like a redesign of the 5s such as this. So these to me are nice, not really my cup of tea with the whole pink upper and everything like that, but I'm sure there's gonna be a whole bunch of people that can really get these off like that. So apparently these are set to drop coming up sometime in September. And I believe we can also expect to see another Awake NY Jordan brand collaboration. So let me know how you guys are feeling about these ones. We're gonna go ahead and jump into our main topic, but of course, we're gonna start with the fit of the day, which if you guys ever wanna be featured here in this segment, I'll remind you guys every time, all you simply gotta do is just tag me in one of your favorite fits on the gram. Now for today's segment, we got Justin Bieber, a legendary Canada's very own, which he's been in the limelight, for a long time. He's been famous since he was very young. So he's definitely been through a lot of different phases as far as fashion wise. In this pic right here, you guys see him rocking a pair of legendary Nike Yeezy 2s with a good fit, posted up with, I believe, his wife or whatever. But on the other hand, you see him pictured recently looking like the fashion influencer Final Boss with these huge oversized pants. You got this button up with this big ass coat. It looks like my boy Biebs is rocking a nice do-rag. So while you may think this is just some random type of fit, he's trying to pull off like that homeless type of swag where it looks like he's just throwing things together, let's not get it mistaken, because as you see here with the belt, color coordinated with the top to kind of bring the whole thing together. So let me know what y'all think about this fit right here. Of course, jump in the comments, drop your feedback, and most importantly, drop a rating 0 through 10 on today's fit of the day. And with those quick updates out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into our main topics, which coming up this week, Jordan brand, they're keeping their pedal on the gas. They got some more great releases to look forward to. So first up, of course, we got the Union Jordan 1 collaboration. Now, some people would say this is the follow-up to those original Jordan Union 1s, which dropped in 2018. We did have another pair which dropped a couple of years ago, but we're not gonna really bring those up right here. So as far as the demand for those 2018 pairs, the demand skyrocketed, and that was even a time when 2018, when they were dropping a whole bunch of great Jordan 1s. So as far as this one, it seems like the people are going crazy for this one right here, which apparently the 27th via Union's website will be the official release date. And I don't want to quote me on this one, but I think we may see a sneakers app drop on the 28th, the following day. But if you guys are looking to secure this pair, your best bet is going to be the Union drop on the 27th. Now, based off this clip right here, it looks like Union did do a little early release in store in LA. And as you guys can see by the line, which wraps around blocks, the demand for these joints is pretty high. Plus, it scores with the resale value and everything like that. Everybody's gonna be looking to get their hands on a pair of these right here, which are pretty clean. I can't even lie, like the hype is definitely building on this sneaker right here. Now, apparently, the early word on this sneaker is what everybody was saying. All these sneaker insiders were saying that there's supposed to be a whole bunch of stock to go around, which we're gonna have to wait on that. They are saying this is the most highly produced Union Jordan 1 to date. Apparently a whole bunch of pairs to go around for everybody, but I wouldn't exactly bank on that. We'll have to wait for the official drop on this one, but it's going to be very interesting to see how this drop goes down, especially due to the resale value. I mean, these joints are going for what, already 700 plus via the secondary market. So with that being said, a retail shop like Union, although they probably produced a whole bunch of pairs of these, let's just say, would you rather sell these for retail or would you rather backdoor these for an insane profit? I mean, I'm not saying that Union is backdooring the pairs or anything like that, but I'm just saying, what would you do if you were in that position? And so by the time these joints officially drop, coming up on Thursday, that's the day, yeah, Thursday the 27th, man, we'll see how many pairs are left over and how successful everybody is, because this is a release which it seems like the hype is just growing day by day. This is one that people are definitely looking to secure. So drop your feedback on this one. Let me know if you guys are looking to secure this pair right here. We got the Union Jordan 1s dropping on the 27th, a potential sneakers app release. And the early word, a lot of pairs to go around. So we'll see if that actually turns out to be true. Now, don't also forget, guys, we have another great pair dropping here in the flu game, Jordan 12s, which this one's lining up to drop coming up here March 1st. Retail $210. So salute to Soul Retriever here, giving us the detailed look on these joints right here, which to me doesn't really matter because what to expect from a flu game 12, bro. We've seen these joints drop time and time again, but of course, being one of the most iconic Jordan releases of our time, one of the good pairs that MJ rocked during his time with the Chicago Bulls, you already know, the nostalgia is gonna kick in. People are gonna be going nuts for these right here. Now, based off the fact, if you guys remember in 2019, when those cherry 12s dropped. That was again another OG Jordan 12, which it seemed like those were sitting for a little while or whatever. But I feel like as far as this drop, we can't expect that same story, which you already see here. It looks like the insiders are already saying that you got 1 week notice. These won't be an easy cop. So it looks like maybe these won't be as easy as the cop as we saw those cherry 12s were, a few years back. So according to stock numbers, let's take a look back at some pairs which have dropped this year. So of course, remember we had the Black Cat 3s drop, which I'm guessing the stock numbers on those may have been massive. The demand was high for those. They did sell out via the sneakers app, but we did see pairs available through other retailers and everything like that. But for the most part, it seems like Jordan Brand has pretty much ran through most of the stock on those. We also have to think of the Black Metallic 5s, which according to Elden Monitors, there was 50,000 pairs of those loaded up to the app, but the demand for those was insane. They're pretty much completely gone everywhere. But then we had the Lucky Shorts drop, which not an OG release, but not too much stock, but apparently the demand wasn't really there. So as far as this one right here, they're saying that the stock numbers are probably going to be similar to the Black Metallic 5s, which I would say is not really a good thing. Now, based off the demand, I'm thinking that the Black Metallic 5s would have a higher demand than, say, these flu games. But let me know if I'm wrong or right on that one. So based off the fact that stock numbers are going to be similar to the Black Metallic 5s, though, and this is an OG release, I would say that this probably is true, that these probably will be difficult to cop. Now, I don't know if these are just these reseller dudes trying to hype this up, like these YouTubers that are always like, buy now, hurry up, these are gonna skyrocket or not. But I'm just saying to be careful, when these joints do drop coming up on Saturday, because these could shock a lot of people. They could catch a lot of people off guard just based off of, how quick these joints sell out. So we'll see how everything goes coming up here on Saturday. Of course, it's just Monday, so I kind of just wanted to get into what we can look forward to coming up this week here, man. So again, drop your feedback here on all the topics covered. We're gonna wrap it up right here, guys. If y'all enjoyed today's update, make sure y'all smash the like button down below. That's super important to support the channel. And with that being said, I will be catching up with you guys here tomorrow for the news update. So in the meantime, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm J.A. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I'm out. Love.